Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, Iceman 3rd ID, bringing you some more No Man's Sky content. Alright, so today I'm bringing you an experiment. Now, the experiment I'm calling the Follow the Runes and Monoliths experiment. Okay, the goal is to see if they lead to bigger and better discoveries, i.e., bigger and better ruins and even portals. Now, I'm going to give the credit for this experiment to Music, Games, and Video. He's got a video where he shows how to find portals, and he claims that he's found over 20 portals, and he's got a rock solid way to do it. I think he prefaced that bold statement with the fact that there has to be portals on the planet itself, because obviously if there's no portal on the planet, you're not going to find one, you know. And so this is me trying to do that, and I find all sorts of stuff. So let's go over some of the variables. Does the planet have what I'm looking for? If I'm looking for a portal, does the planet have it? If it doesn't, I'm not going to find it. Have I answered the ruin questions correctly? Now, see, that's one of the things where I started to think, well, if I answer the question wrong, what happens? If I answer the question correctly, what happens? Because sometimes it'll spit up like a little firework into the air, and then sometimes it won't. Sometimes it'll give me a Gek relic, and sometimes it won't. And so there's that. It's just an unknown variable. I don't know what it does in this experiment, how it affects the experiment. Do ruins of the same type matter? Because if you watch the video, there's like 3 different types of ruins that I find, and I'm not sure whether or not I need to follow ruins of the same type, or just if I hit a ruin, just find it. And there's some weird things that happen during this experiment, like you saw my cursor turn red right there for no reason. And I'm not sure whether that's to tell me I'm on track, or if that's a sign, or whether or not that's just an artifact, just a screen artifact. I'm not exactly sure. Large ruins, directions, signs, and flags, right? So you hit a large ruin, and you've got this directional sign with a flag on top. Now, in Music, Games, and Video's video, he says to go in the direction of the sign marker, not the direction of the flag. I tried both, and neither one of them really did anything. And then there's time and distance, right? How long should I fly? Should I fly all the way around the planet in the same direction before I find something? Or should I give up after 10 minutes? How close are these things? Do they just mark a directional axis that goes all the way around the planet? Or are all these portals pointing to the same thing? If they're pointing to the same thing, you should only have to fly less than halfway across the planet. If they're pointing in the direction of something, if they're just marking like a longitude or a latitude line, and then you might have to fly all the way around the planet. I'm not sure. So some of the results of this, right? I found a lot of ruins and monoliths. I did do that. I found a ton of them. I learned a lot of words. I obtained many Gek artifacts. I progressed much further through the lore, right? So each one of these gives you a little bit of lore. I progressed really far through the lore, and so it wasn't in vain. I didn't find what I was looking for, which was a portal, but I progressed a long time, or really far through the lore, and it was worth it, because that's really what makes this game interesting is the lore and the story behind it. And it's just not flavor text, it's just not text to put in there to accompany you getting a Gek artifact or something like that. I mean, I'm sure that the Gek artifact has something to do with the puzzle, because I'm on a Gek planet. These are Gek ruins, and so it's giving me Gek artifacts. I'm going to need those Gek artifacts for something. It's just not something you sell. I mean, you can sell the Atlas stones, which you need later on in the game. I'm sure you're going to need these Gek artifacts later on. Just some things like that. And here's some of my thoughts about the experiment. It seems like different ruin types push different story threads forward, which leads me to believe that I need to follow ruins of the same type only in the next experiment. Each ruin type that you see here, you find ruins all over the planet, and there's about 3 types that I run into. And it seems to me that if I follow every single ruin, they point me in different directions. Whereas if I find the same ruin, like physically and storyline, they push me in the same direction. And I think that's what I'm going to try in my next experiment. And then the experiment would be nearly impossible to conduct on a water planet. You couldn't do this on a water planet because some of these ruins and monoliths would be underwater, and that would just be really hard. So if you're going to do this experiment, make sure you do it above water. I would like to see Music, Games, and Video do a follow-up video clarifying his experience, because his video is only like 1.5 to 2 minutes long, or it's a short video. I'm not sure exactly how long it is, but it's a short video, and I'd like to see him clarify, speak into a microphone and clarify how exactly he did this. Show me finding a portal. Show me finding 20 portals. I want to see it. I want to see the results. In my conclusion, this experiment offered partial success, but was not conclusive in determining a portal finding method. It's going to take the No Man's Sky community as a whole collectively working together to solve this problem. And we need just more people doing experiments like this. We need more people saying, okay. And this is me giving up right here. After about 1.5, 2 hours, I was just like, man, I give up. I was going to do this on every planet, but I saw it wasn't going anywhere, and I said, you know, I'm doing something wrong here. I'm going to go up and sell all these yuck relics, and I'm just gonna go ahead and give up. But hey, look, thanks for watching this, guys. If you want to do this experiment yourself, please do, and tell me what you find. And maybe I just had the wrong planet. Maybe I had the wrong method. Thanks for watching. Like, favorite, share, subscribe. Leave me a comment in the comments section below. And thanks for watching again, guys. I'm gonna put up some more videos later on today, probably. And see you back when you come back to the channel. Thanks to Sunshine for making this video possible.